New York posting claiming the attention the position has garnered is a distraction. Rail workers in New South Wales to move forward with industrial action on Friday as negotiations with the government deteriorate.
It's a real pleasure to be meeting with a great progressive leader.
Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau appears to forget Anthony Albanese's name at a meeting in Spain. It's midnight Eastern Daylight Time. This is Newsnight. I'm Anna Rawlings. In Fox Sports News tonight, Manly survive a late surge from Melbourne. The Sea Eagles' victory moving them back into the NRL's top 8. And Charlie Cameron fires for Brisbane as they score an impressive win over the Bulldogs, while captain Dane Zorko suffers another cruel injury blow. Also tonight, we take a look at the morning newspapers, including The Australian, which reports the nation's staffing crisis has grown to hundreds of thousands of empty positions.
And in weather, intense rainfall is expected on the east coast on Friday, ramping up as we build towards a major weather event. Full details coming up shortly.
Live, this is Newsnight.
Former New South Wales Deputy Premier John Barilaro has withdrawn from his role as the state's Trade Commissioner to New York. The decision came just a day after the first parliamentary hearing into the appointment and hours after his former cabinet colleague David Elliott urged him to withdraw on Sky News. A public backdown by a former cabinet colleague.
He shouldn't be going to New York, and I'm pretty sure that that's the view of the majority of people in this state.
Added to scrutiny of a $500,000 a year job as Senior Trade and Investment Commissioner to the Americas.
Unfortunately, I do not have the capacity to direct Amy Brown as the employer of this role on what to do. She has to come to that conclusion herself, or John can make the decision that he no longer wants to do the job that he's been selected for.
By Thursday afternoon, Mr. Barilaro did just that. It is clear that my taking up this role is now not tenable with the amount of media attention this appointment has garnered. I believe my appointment will continue to be a distraction and not allow this important role to achieve what it was designed to do, and thus my decision. I stress that I have always maintained I followed the process and look forward to the results of the review. There are 2 inquiries into the matter underway. Premier Dominic Perrottet claims Cabinet had no role in the decision. The government has faced weeks of pressure over the appointment, including scrutiny over the selection process. Mr. Barilaro helped create the New York-based trade job in 2019. He applied for it after quitting the ministry last October. New South Wales rail workers will move forward with industrial action on Friday after unions failed to reach an agreement with the Perrottet government. Commuters are being warned of major delays. Only 30% of the existing fleet will be in operation. Trains will be running on a weekend timetable, with many services cancelled. Train operators say the new fleet of trains aren't safe and are calling for them to be fixed. New South Wales Transport Minister David Elliott has offered $260 million to modify them. For the first time in 25 years, public and Catholic school teachers have walked off the job together in New South Wales to protest pay and conditions. The Teachers' Union is warning the industrial action will continue until the state election next year.